Luke, up to that point, had been a pretty accomplished athlete, but came to realize that a lot of that work ethic and a lot of the time that he was spending in the gym, on the football field, in the weight room, was because he was kind of running. That was a way of escape for him.
As a child, my dad had kind of left us and went to Montana. My grandmother passed away and she had lived with us. Around the same time, my grandpa had molested a few of my cousins and he was taken to prison. I had grown up with so much abandonment. I really struggled with separation anxiety. My mom was a single parent and raised 3 kids and worked her life away in essence. And she would go to work. I would stress out because I was afraid something was going to happen to her. I would lay in bed at night and I didn't have hope in this life. I didn't know why I existed. I didn't have a plan. And I looked out the window and thought, I'm going to take my life. And I was in the middle of mowing my grass. I had kind of in desperation said, God, I don't know where else to turn. I'm about to take my life and I have to turn somewhere. I'm going to turn to you. If you're real, speak to me. And I felt God say, I want you to follow me. And I was so overwhelmed by God that I got down on my knees and was just crying my eyes out that God was rescuing me. From that day on, I never experienced depression. The counselor couldn't do it. My mom couldn't do it. As many talks as my mom and them had. And the day I accepted Christ and the day I was saved and truly believed in God, all of it went away, every single bit of it. The main way I stay connected to God, and I think it's the main way for anybody to really stay connected with God, is Bible study. I have to start out my day with it. I want to glorify God no matter what I can do. So after every touchdown I'd score, I'd get down on my knee and just point up to God. I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to glorify God. That's the only reason I'm here. It's the only reason I'm playing. My life would have been over if it wasn't for Him. I think that's the biggest advice I can give, is for people to turn to God, because He is all-powerful. He can do anything, and He can definitely deliver you from what you're going through. Whenever our life ends, we're not going to have anything that we do in this world. So the real winning edge to me is my relationship with God and my relationship with Christ.